Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am, sorry for joining late actually. Can you hear me? Is my voice is clear? Yeah, yeah. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. So let me create running notes. I can talk with you on few things actually. Or just casual discussion. How are you and what are you doing? And maybe it is valid question. I can ask about your your preparation, I guess actually. So there are few openings. Two openings in. I'm not sure either you know about this one or not. Mercedes company actually. Mercedes Benz. You know, I have one friend, so one friend who is from HR actually, and maybe I can overall very good in kind of some make a note on this one Python. The next one will be pandas. The next one will be data analysis. And the next one ML, NLP. The project is completely, it is going to start from scratch. Overall, very good in these topics, and I can help you. Just to drop your updated resume, drop your updated profile actually, profile to to me. I can just try to forward directly. Daniel Chen AI 77@gmail.com, and it is for especially I mean, so it's not like only freshers. If anyone having 1 year gap also. So if you're having 1 year gap, ensure that you have to be strong in subject actually. Definitely they will ask what you done in between 1 year. If you showcase like you already done such a great practice, then they will accept actually. Okay. With me guys. Either with me or else what you can do, you can just have to take this, go to careers actually, and you can apply also. That is still possible. Careers. You can just try to log in this and you can just try to still apply here also. Let me tell you, when I say Mercedes-Benz, yes, of course, it is the car actually. They do have a software company. They do have a software company, which is especially in Bangalore. There are two branches actually. One is the R&D company. Next one is kind of some development. Ensure that make a note on this one. Team, are you clear about this? Sir, first, please, I would like to talk with you. Okay, few guys are responding very quickly. Thank you for this. And right, fine then. You can just try to drop a mail. I can help you on this one. I can forward directly, and I can just try to forward. You can take care about once the profile is get shortlisted. Actually, you will get a call from them directly, and the process. Sir, this is seriously such a product based company. Good sir, great to know that. Seriously, I mean, I am so happy. Can I take your? All right, no worries. Actually, can I take your comment actually, so that it might be helpful or inspiration to somebody? Maybe let me not. One of the student texted me. Okay, all right. Let me just try to take the name. Taken permission from you. Congrats, actually. So finally joined as a data scientist intern at so-and-so company. That's good. I'm sorry, we should not reveal about this. And working in POC. That's really great. Great, sir. Tarun sir, congrats. I hope our sessions helped actually. Uh, During while you are giving interview, while you are Am I right? Yeah, okay. And then team, one more small good news. In my free time, I'm getting kind of some, so I'm preparing kind of some especially kind of some material which literally helps you. These are all in next level, frankly speaking. Preparing kind of some interview kit actually. Prepare this one. This is very nicely formatted. I really spend very quality time, and I started from fundamental. Maybe I may close within. I'm not getting a time within 1 week. I can close these are all. These are all nicely formatted actually. Part 1 5%, part 2 5%, part 3 5%. It's like a parts wise I have prepared actually. And the great thing will be I then little practice on how to create a diagrams also. And here you can enjoy the material and format, and these are all very easy to understand. This is seriously very nice format actually. Am I right? This is completely. I started preparing the material first for AI interviews. When I say AI, machine learning, deep learning, so project related. These are all questions it will come actually. Okay. Now, what is an algorithm entry level? This is kind of some entry question. I added a tag like this is the entry question. If you are a junior, you should know about what is an algorithm. What is a machine learning algorithm too? Even this one also entry question. The next one will be what is the difference between machine learning algorithm and normal algorithm. This one is a junior. Once you join in a company, you should aware how the normal algorithm and machine learning algorithm is working. Such a nice one, sir. We created a diagrams also. This is I feel seriously very good. Why machine learning algorithm? Junior level question. There are some tags: entry level, junior level, senior, expert level. Like that, I'm just trying to separating all questions. This one explain about the machine learning workflow. I'm sure maybe very soon I'm planning to publish one book actually. It will be helpful to everyone. Maybe this material I will give as a free actually. Oh Daniel, there is a catch. Pre-processing. Okay, I will update actually. I will update. Material preparation is challenging, sir. Seriously challenging actually. Okay. Pre-processing. It should be pre-processing. Okay, all right. Team, how it is? The format is really looks good, right? No one is not talking. Yeah, yeah. Why? Because it's the right time. You guys will wait for interview kind of discussion. It will be helpful for everybody actually. Especially now I self we have upgraded kind of some adding images, flow images. This it will be really helpful for you, I guess actually. Sir, I'm spending really very decent time. If I'm getting some free time, I'm spending completely to prepare materials only. At last, maybe with your permission, I can add my name also here actually. Okay. Cool, then it's the right time. Let's move on. Yeah, I will publish very soon, but this material I will give you as a free actually. For other guys, if anyone who don't know Daniel, it is okay. I'm planning to publish in Amazon. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this is now let's just try to move on to the next one for today's session. I can share, sir. In Google Classroom, I can share. In Google Classroom itself, I can share actually. I'm in Google Classroom. If anyone don't know, I'm in Google Classroom actually. Okay. And then let me talk today more about the LLM. Let me talk more about LLM actually. LLM. I'm preparing for interview questions also. Preparing for interview questions also. We already prepared actually, but frankly speaking, I'm updating. Why? Because the updated versions. These are all. So let me show you. Drawing diagram. These are all bit challenging actually. These are all so new. These are all old material. This one is updating. Creating images and diagram. These are all things we are creating. These are all images actually. Myself is creating. Why? Because I know the quality of material, right? Yeah, go. So like this, you can easy to understand. Right. Let's move on, sir. Let's move on. Thank you for understanding. Okay, cool. Let's close this. Let me talk about today more on LLM actually. It will be helpful for you. Let me give you one small recap from where to where we are covering actually. One small point will be, I still remember, 1 minute. Satya sir, sure. Let me talk with admin actually. Sure, I can upload on this. Yeah. I can take on high priority. I can. Team, I'm sure. I hope you still remember. The point will be Hugging Face. I have done previously. A few examples I have explained and executed. One of the library name is called as one of the model is called as a transformers that we have to be installed. And by using this one, you can do a classification, text generation, a question and answer. These are all things we done. I hope you still remember. It's a kind of some continuous learning actually, and ensure that the next one will be when it comes to large language model. I have given little kick introduction, and so LLM stands for large language models, and especially to understand the human text. So let me tell you, ChatGPT is called as a large language model. By using that, yes, it is understanding our human text and generating the human text like a human actually, and handling tasks like answering questions, summarizing the text data, translating the text data, creating the new content. Oh my God, it will do many things, sir, actually. And ensure that, fine then, hold on. The moment when I was explaining about this, I still remember, I jumped into this material. Why? Because, LLM I have created a separate material actually. Now, even these are all things, few things I already covered, but let me just try to move on to the very quickly. I will give you one small recap. Okay, is my voice is clear? Online team? Okay, so first let me ask few questions. Did you uploaded resume? Did you uploaded resume, or still doing preparation? Still doing what exactly? Preparation. Which one you guys are doing? And just try to talk with me openly. Nothing is wrong. I cannot. I will hide your name actually. I cannot take your name. I cannot point you. What you guys are doing? Either this one or this one. Good. Fine then. Thank you. Somebody responded. Someone responded. All right. Good. Yeah, sir. Fine then. That's okay. Cool. Uh, Fine then. Guys, either you should be belongs to this category or this category, but not other category actually. But not sitting ideal actually. Sitting what exactly, sir? Ideal. I'm sorry. This one, if you're sitting here, I will be feel so sad actually. There are three categories, either one or two, but not three. I'm sure. No worries, sir. I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing. All working people, I will really appreciate actually. Why? Because at least you guys are learning the upskill actually. You guys are learning the updated skill that I can appreciate you. But it takes some time. That's okay. Uploading the profile. Meanwhile, touch up with the subject actually. Pawan Kumar si, Pawan Kumar Sarji, I can appreciate actually. Fine then. Then please move on. There is a one person. Sir, frankly speaking, not required, sir. Not at all required actually. And whenever you are adding, good, let me tell you, if you are planning to adding a kind of some Daniel, I'm planning to adding minimum either 2 or 3 years of experience actually. Don't be master in everything actually. Then frankly speaking, this is the problem. This is really problem actually. This is really problem. Best example, even during interview, they will ask a cross question. Being a 2 years of experience, how you know these are all stuff actually? Let me tell you, any real-time project, the duration will be minimum either 1 year or 1.5 years. That's it actually. Now, as I told you, ensure that you have to be mastering. You have to be mastering below things actually. What are those things? I hope I used to tell regularly. Python. The next one will be pandas, and here you can do data analysis actually. data analysis. The project itself, it takes almost some 6 months over on this one actually. As I told you, if you started any project in real time, if the project duration will be 1 year actually, as I told you, 70% of the work will be done by using Python, Pandas, and data analysis itself actually. Then the next one will be ML and NLP. These two are nowadays very hot cake actually, very hot cake, and ensure that, sir, other topics, let me tell you, other topics still having basic knowledge is enough. Basic knowledge is enough actually. Knowledge is enough actually. Is enough. Hope you understand. The one who asked the question. Yeah, that's what, sir. Even when you're talking about LLM, next one will be Gen AI. The next one will be a kind of some AI agent actually. Recently, what happened? Can I tell one small point? We got one profile. We got one resume. So manager told take a interview actually. What done, sir? When it comes to generative AI, he added, that is one, he added a experience actually, 3.5 years of experience he added actually. Years of experience he added. Frankly speaking, how can we believe actually? When it comes to generative AI, sir, this one is recently booming up actually. And if you're showcasing in your resume, I have implemented a project, a kind of some 6 months projects, or else kind of some 7 months actually, then it is more believable. I worked in Gen AI, a kind of some 6 months, 7 months. There is more believable actually. Don't do this kind of mistakes. We literally rejected the profile. I've taken interview. First of all, your profile should be very accurate. You should not, there is any different keywords actually. Ensure that make a note on this. Okay. Then, oh, fine, sir. From my side, I'm doing really good actually. Great going. And thank you for. I hope I already told, I guess, a long back itself. I joined at JP Morgan actually. Did I told this one with you? I got an offer in different company. Oh, seriously? Then I'm extremely sorry. I got an offer, sir. I just tried myself in different company. From current company to I got offer in a JP Morgan. They good. I got really good role, I guess actually. Easy, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's what. Be strong in subject. If you're strong in subject, then we'll get an offer automatically. I tried two companies. One is a kind of some. Okay, fine then. That is fine. Then let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah. And I given interview for Wells Fargo also, but so this JP Morgan I have chosen. Financial domain actually. Okay, cool. Where are we? Let me explain about this. Maybe we can move on in another few minutes, and let's continue. Tim, I can talk more on theory. Why? Because when it comes to LLM, you have to be understand more on theory actually. Language models are computational models, and language models is the task of predicting the next word actually. By using machine learning, we are doing prediction. Best example, let us just have to go for 1 acre, 10 rice packets, 2 acre, 20 rice packets, like for 5 acres, 50 rice packets. That example is a very common example. Everyone aware about that one actually. But when it comes to especially LLM, it is the task of predicting the next word actually. We covered this one, right? So language models is designed to understand, generate, and predict human language actually. I can upload this material today. So make sure that we have to walk through. When you're talking about the, so language model, it is designed to understand. The next one will be generate and predict the human language actually. Okay. Sir, can I take your comment actually? Is it okay for you? Satya Sarji, if you are saying okay, then I can take this point. Okay, thank you. Team, that's what I feel so happy. These are all points inspiration, sir. So at least these points, these points will be inspiration for me, about my direction, about what exactly my direction in the sense, I mean, so a kind of some part-time teaching also, right? I feel somewhat happy, like, my teaching is helping to somebody. One of our students, Satya, he's telling, like, sir, I'm from BTech CEC. I'm sorry, EC. Completely different background, sir. I joined MTech as a data science with zero knowledge, but after attending your classes, I got 8.5. Congratulations, sir. Thanks a lot. And I want to do PhD also in this. Sir, you can go for this. PhD, maybe, in Hyderabad, there is a one university, sir, Anurag University. You can just try to select a pod according to you, actually. Sure, this we can connect. You can just try to connect with me. I can help you. I do have some preparation material. I can help you on this. Okay. Congrats, Sarji. Seriously great, MTech. More opportunities then. You can, if possible, you can try parallelly job trials also. But if you are somewhat okay, then you can do PhD also. That it will be helpful for you. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Then let's move on. Where is the next point actually? Will guide, sir. You can just try to drop a normal message. Then we can connect actually. Thank you. And then where are we? There are many careers, sir. There are many careers in my career previously also. Lot of when I started from big data to data science, these are all many. I transform many careers actually, but only the focus will be practice. The day one onwards to till date, I used to tell only one thing: practice. Practice helps you. Okay, fine. Then let's move on. These are all fundamental components of many NLP systems and applications. Sir, team, let me tell you, uh, LLM is one of the topic and backbone is the generative AI. Generates are simple, generate the content by using AI, and especially the topic name is called as the LLM. Takes care about this one. What do you mean by large language models? Large language models are generative AI models, and LLMs are general purpose and language models. These are pre-trained. I wanted to tell you one thing. Best example, since our childhood, let me tell you, since our childhood, in our childhood actually, all our parents, they trained us with all animals actually, and about these all environments and how to behave properly, and these are all things they trained with us actually. Now because of in childhood their training helpful for us, am I right? Same thing like that. When you are talking about the LLM, these LLMs are pre-trained, sir. Make a note on this one. Pre-trained with the whole internet data. Make a note on this. Internet data. When I say internet, actually, there is no limitation. Educational data. You can go for ChatGPT. You can ask any question. BTech syllabus question. You can ask PhD question. You can ask 10th class question. You can ask 5th class question. Any question, it will be answered. And if you want, you can ask kind of some region related question, state level question, country related question. It will be, large language models are pre-trained. These can understand and generate human data, human like a text based on given input actually, right? LLMs are foundation for many NLP tasks such as a searching technique, speech to text, sentiment analysis, text summarization. These are all things, man, actually. Okay. These models can be fine-tuned. What do you mean by fine-tuned, Daniel, actually? Specific task also we can do. I wanted to create LLM. That LLM, it's supposed to be work based on only on medical department actually. Otherwise, I wanted to create LLM. That LLM supposed to be work on only on e-commerce related data. Then yes, you can do actually. You can create LLM and you can just try to do the fine tune also. Okay. These are very large in terms of the parameters like a billion, trillion, and data computational sources. Oh my God, lot of parameters, man. What do you mean by parameters? When it comes to know the data having the different parameters like a columns of the data. These are all. It was trained with billion of parameters actually. That's what the computational time. It takes a lot of time actually. Okay. Move on to the next one. Models. These are all. Make a note on this one. Models. The first one will be GPT model. One of the name. The full form of GPT is called as a generative pre-trained transformer. Make a note on this. Chat GPT, right? Chart. What do you mean by chatbot? We know. Chatbot is different, ChatGPT is different, sir. Make a note on this. Can I tell you one small example? Nowadays, this one is a popular question. Daniel, what is the difference between AI and AI agents actually? AI, what exactly agents? So people are asking this question very commonly. What is the difference between AI and agents actually? Let me give one small nice example. Imagine you might have read about the stocks, right? So stocks prices actually. Let us take there is a company Apple stock, and if you have integration, if you done integration with AI, it will tell price is good, price is what exactly good, buy 10 stocks, 10 what exactly stocks. AI can recommend actually. AI can what exactly recommend. Then here what is required, human involvement is required. Human what exactly, sir? Involvement actually. Okay, involvement. What do you mean by involvement? I need to read this message actually. Okay, stock prices are good and it is a low prices. I can buy and it can done prediction future also it will be increase actually. Then I need to buy. What exactly, sir? I need to buy. I need to buy. When it comes to AI, it will just recommend. It will do prediction. It will do what exactly, sir? Prediction actually. Let me tell you what do you mean by AI agent. Yes, it will automatically do the AI task as usual, and it will automatically suggest like a AI actually. And now even it will recommend actually. Here is the beauty. Here is the beauty, sir. What is the beauty? No human involvement actually. Automatically AI agent will buy. What exactly, sir? Will buy the stocks actually. That is called as the AI agents. You have to create one agent program. That agent program will think like you. Your involvement is not at all required. That's the power of AI and AI agents actually. Did you understand or not, sir? Recently, one more thing, you might have heard about the DeepSeek, right? You might have heard about what exactly, sir? DeepSeek actually. DeepSeek. From China, one more model came. I'm not sure. Anyone knows about this? Anyone knows about this actually? Knows about this? Sir, you should know current trend update actually. What is that model name? Manus actually, right? I can just try to open this one. I may not spend much time. You guys need to walk through that. What is Manus? These are all things. Manus AI. Recently, it was released. He's the creator. Amazing. Seriously, these are all he implemented with the Python. You can just try to watch this introduction video in your free time. These are all current training updates you should ever actually. Please spend in your free time. Spend in your free time actually. Your free time. You will get to know. I am sharing the link and you have to spend actually. Okay. With these running notes also. Online team, let me share. No offline. I need to talk to you about only on, so team actually. Yeah, I have sent. Team, let me drink water 1 minute. All right, back to the session. And then the full form of GPT is a generative pre-trained transformer actually. This is NLP processing model. When you're talking about NLP, natural language processing model, sir. Model actually. What do you mean by that? Go for machine learning like a linear regression, one of the machine learning model. Go for machine learning kind of some decision tree classifier, one of the machine learning model. Same thing like that NLP model is the GPT. It is developed by OpenAI. GPT. It is one of the popular model created with the OpenAI company actually. And it is a large language model, which means it has been trained on massive data sets actually. That's what I told, right? This model trained with the total internet data actually. It is capable, sir, it will do many things actually. It is capable of doing generating text data, language translation, writing, creating content, answering your questions. Oh my god, many things actually. GPT-4 is the latest version at the time of writing. I was writing this material during that time. GPT-4 was the model actually, so that no confusion, right? This is also called as a multimodal model. and it can manage both language and images actually. This model is the powerful. It can handle text data and images data as well actually. Team, are you clear till now? Any questions? Can I get from you any questions actually? Okay, cool. Then let's move on. The next one will be Codex, and it is a large language model, one of the large language model. This model trained on specifically on code actually. This model helps to generate the code like a Java, Python, C Sharp. These are all. Oh, good. Code generation model also, so companies they have created actually. Why suddenly these models came? Let me tell you. Why suddenly these models came, Daniel, actually? See, let me tell you. Sir, in over internet, there are lot of open source projects actually. Okay, lot of open source project. Lot of open source projects actually. I mean to say when it comes to e-commerce, data science projects, open source projects. When it comes to banking, open source Java projects. So they have created a model. This model understand all open source projects actually. Now this model will give me any scenario. This model will give the code actually. That's the power of Codex actually. Hope you understand, right? The next one will be Claude. Claude actually, and it is one of the LLM and built on startup called as so Anthropic, and this is the company. Like OpenAI's ChatGPT, Claude predicts the next token in the sequence when given in the certain prompt, and this is something like a GPT only, sir. The next one will be the BERT model, BERT actually. So bidirectional encoder representation from transformer, but this one is the full form, and you can pronounce as a BERT. It was created by Google company. Team, you know what? In the year of 2000, I still remember 2019, this is one of the very popular models, sir. 2019 itself, one of the very popular model. One of my student involved, implementing this kind of models actually. It is a bidirectional model, meaning it can process text data both direction from left to right and right to left actually. I mean, either if you're giving random text also, it can do the prediction. This makes it better understanding the context of words and phrases actually. Okay. The next model, sir. When I'm asking about the Python data structures, how you are telling list to set to tuple dictionary, even you should remember minimum 3 to 4 LLMs actually. First one is the GPT, the next one Codex, the next one Claude, the next one BERT model actually. The next one will be PaLM, and it is a pathway language model, and it is a successor of PaLM 2. Maybe prior to this one, this is the next model. It's a large language model. These are all NLP models, sir, created by Google again. It is multimodal, can be processed text data and code images and same time actually. Very good, sir. It can process the text data, code and images. These are all it can do actually. Okay. Many things it can do. You can kindly please walk through. These are all. Next one. Team LaMDA and language model for dialogue application. It is a large language model developed by Google. Can I ask a question? Why maybe many models from Google? Any idea? Why many models from Google? Any idea? Think logically. Excellent answer, sir. Somebody told, yeah, more data, more models actually. They do have a more data. Where there is a more data, more problems, they created a solutions with a models actually. That's what you guys need to be understand. Okay. Yeah. Exactly, man. Yeah, fine then. So let's continue. This is the LaMDA. It is designed for dialogue applications such as a chatbots and virtual assistants. These are all. It can understand NLP and respond in an informative and engaging way actually. Whenever you're doing, searching over the Google, you can just try to use such kind of some audio also, right? 1 minute. I'm sorry, sir. All right, these are all models. Out of 6 models, you have to remember at least 3 or 4 models actually. 3 or 4 models you have to remember. Okay. Team, this is important. Make a note on this. During interview, definitely they will ask actually. Can you please explain about the fine tuning? Once the model trained, then we need to fine tune the model parameters based on the requirement actually. What do you mean by fine tune? Fine tune means adjust the model parameters to optimize the model for specific task actually. Imagine there is a healthcare domain. For that healthcare domain, I wanted to create a only LLM for healthcare data. Then definitely healthcare data when it comes to know, even recently, I'm not sure either you know this news or not, sir. Are you aware about this one? Maybe there was a one kind of some disease actually. Doctors are doing R&D since a since a long time, since few years actually, since few years, almost I can say more than 5 years actually, more than 5 years, then still they are unable to find out, they are unable to find out actually, find out there is a one problem statement. The problem statement will be kind of some genetic issue actually, even I'm a genetic issue with a human team. What they done, one AI engineer, he created one model. For that model, they given healthcare data. Trust me, you can't believe. Within one day, uh, within one day, one day, it solved the issue actually. It solved the issue. I mean to say, so and so genetic issue you will get because of this reason. This is seriously amazing, sir. People used to spend a lot of time actually, but just within one day it was solved the issue. How great it is, sir. That's the power of AI actually. Conclusion of the story, the model you have to give the specific data, then you have to fine tune, you have to adjust the parameters. I will show you practically also. These are all. Team, are you with me? Are you getting what I'm talking with you? By fine tuning these models on specific tasks or domains, we can get leverage in the sense, we'll get an advantage, their general understanding of the language, and supplement with the task specific knowledge also. The benefits of this approach is including time, research efficiency, coupled with remarkable versatility. Now the fine tuning, model fine tuning is very, very important. So I will tell you practical, I will show you how to do that. Don't worry. The next one, overview of LLMs. So let me tell you, when you're talking about the large language model, it is a general purpose language model. These are trained with the huge amount of the text data, like books, articles, websites. And during this training, LLMs learn patterns from the data. Tim, can I tell you one small thing? Have you seen Robo movie? If you have seen Robo movie, let me tell you one small scene actually. What is that scene, sir? Somebody will come, and that person will give one book to the Robo, especially Rajnikant, and Robo will scan the whole book actually. Now Robo will ask any question from the book. That's called as LLM, sir. I'm sure, I hope you got it actually. That book was trained. It's understand. You can ask which page, which point you want. It will explain actually. Large language models will train with a lot of books or internet data, articles, websites. These are all things actually. Okay. During this training, LLMs learns patterns from the data. So for LLMs, it's required lot of data to compute actually. To create an LLM, frankly speaking, more data required, sir. More and more data required actually. I'm sorry, sir. I'm back. Let me tell you one small point. OpenAI's ChatGPT is example of LLM. It can be predict the next word in the text. During the prediction, the model chooses. Sir, let me tell you. You know what? Now I can say one thing. We are living in AI era. Sir, I can compare. If anyone is asking, can you talk about AI? I will tell you before ChatGPT and after ChatGPT. Am I right or not, sir? Before ChatGPT, many people they used to struggle a lot actually. You know, even they need any technical question, there is a technical expert required actually. PhD level questions, kind of some research paper questions, kind of some 10th class some math questions, kind of some very ICET related question, some math related question. Before ChatGPT, you know what? A technical expert is required. We need to pay some money, then that guy will train us actually. But let me talk with you, sir. After ChatGPT, I don't know either you are using ChatGPT or not actually. After ChatGPT, total trend got changed actually. Total world got changed actually. That's the power of ChatGPT, sir. I don't want to say many other things actually. It's really created a trend. You know, OpenAI ChatGPT is an example of LLM. They have created a LLM in the backend, and it can be predict the next word in the text. During the prediction, the model chooses the word with the highest probability. The process repeats for the next word and so on. Keep on, it will do prediction actually. Okay. Now, Daniel, what they have used in the backend? When it comes to GPT, this T means transfer, sir. T, transformer architecture. It's not like a transfer, I'm sorry, it's a transformer. The T letter in GPT stands for transformer. Daniel, what do you mean by transformer? Transformers uses attention mechanism. There are some mechanisms they can use in the backend actually, right? So it means the model considers the total sentence instead of separate words actually, right? The model considers the total sentence instead of separate words. Whenever you're asking anything, it will respond in such a way that it will understand the total text actually. This approach is more efficient. It captures, you know what? Whenever you're asking any question to the ChatGPT, ask what is Python. Then word by word, it will generate the answer word by word actually. That's what you are getting, like, you know, see, word by word actually. It is not giving total entire text in one page. It is engaging us in such a way that it is, you know, even it can take some time. Sir, even I started using DeepSeek actually, but DeepSeek, what is the problem with the DeepSeek, you know? Can anyone tell what is the problem with the DeepSeek? Did you try it actually? Okay, if you didn't try, let me tell you. There is a question, but the model is very good actually. If you're asking almost some 5 to 6 times, first to 2 times it will answer. Different question, again it will answer. Different question, again it will answer. Exactly, Tarunji, you got my point actually. I wanted to hear this one from you. You responded. Thank you for this. Sir, server issue, server error actually. Sir, this is not, you know, best example. This is not a fair. I mean to say that, you know, DeepSeek model, first of all, the model is good, frankly speaking. Model is good actually. Model is good. But where they have deployed especially, they are unable to handle huge requests actually. Huge requests. That's what servers are unable to handle. Servers are what exactly unable to handle. They have to increase the bandwidth. They have to increase the, sir. Many people will connect, sir. That model was deployed in one server, R1 model especially. I still remember R1 model, DeepSeek R1 model actually. If they have fixed this issue, I'm sure this model will be working better way actually. They're working in the backend, I guess. Sorry, man. Okay, cool, Daniel. Let's move on. Which is more efficient. It captures the dependencies regarding of their position in the text actually. Transformers can work in a parallel processing instead of sequential processing. I hope you might remember when I was explaining about the deep learning, I told there are when you're processing the data, two types of processing. One is sequential, the next one is the parallel. Parallel is the super fast actually, right? Parallel processing is the very fast than sequential processing. A transformers takes input as a prompt and generate output actually. Good, let me tell you. If you are giving input, the cat sat on the, then let me tell you, transformers, it will do prediction in the backend actually. Okay, cat sat on the mat actually, right? Now, one point I wanted to tell. Now here, cat sat on the wall also valid word. Then for wall word, cat word, mat word, these are all on road actually, on street. These are all backend. It will give the score for every word actually. Then the most priority word will be the mat actually. Guys, are you getting or not, sir? Make a note on this one. Transformers takes input as a prompt actually. What do you mean by prompt? Open the chat GPT. You're asking this question, right? This is called as a prompting actually. This is called as a prompting. How efficiently if you're asking, then it will give in such a way that actually the best answers you will get. The best answers you will get. This is seriously amazing, sir. Kind of we are living in all LLM actually, LLM, right? So if you wanted to become, let me tell you one small point. If you want, you can take this assignment actually. You wanted to become expert in generative AI, generative AI. Only one topic you have to be master. One topic you have to be master. You have to be master actually. The topic name is called as LLM. That topic name is called as LLM actually. If you are master in LLM, total generative AI is very, sir, let me tell you. There are some separate topics, sir. When you're talking about the Python, what are all important topics? Data structures important. The next one will be functions important. The next one, oops important. When you're talking about the pandas, what is important? Data frame is important. When you're talking about ML actually, and especially all algorithms are important. Same thing like that. When you're talking about Gen AI, of course, would have other topics actually, but LLM topic is very, very important. That's what you need to be understand actually. Recently, I read one of the great author actually, great author. So let me show you that. He written very nicely, sir. This model, but it is very cost effective. Yeah, this is awesome book, sir. Actually, great book. This is seriously very great book. I bought this one. Oh my God, he written the book in such a way that he nicely have written. So hands-on large language model and understanding and generation. Just on average, October 24. He got a comments like he's the one who have written. He spent really nice time actually. You can just have to read the sample. I will show you one thing. Hold on. I read the book and see. He got a comments like from where are all, yeah. Do you know about this Andrew Ng actually? He's the founder of Deep Learning AI. He's the world expert machine learning, deep learning actually. He has given the comment about this book actually. And right, so transformers models, creator of sentence transformers, and he given the comment about this book. And StatsQuest, one of the YouTube popular channel, he given the comment actually. Nice book, sir. Nice book. I bought this one, but really very good book actually. And maybe fine then. So that's what you need to understand. Specific topics you have to be master. Specific topics you have to be master actually. So be a good reader, sir. Be a good reader, especially technical books. Especially technical books actually. Technical books. It will be helpful for you. It will be helpful for you actually. Okay. Ensure that make a note on this. Go on to the next one. Where are we? Please asking, did you buy actually? Sir, can I tell you one small point? every month minimum, I cannot say more actually. Minimum either 1,000 rupees to 1,000 to 2,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees is to spend I used to spend to buy books actually, to buy technical books, especially AI books actually. I like books reading. Likes books reading especially. You want? Can I open my Kindle? My Kindle version. Lot of books you can find here actually. I used to read always books reading, sir. I like books reading. So this is my Kindle version. If you don't know Kindle, don't worry. And here you can find out lot of books, man. Actually, see, these are all AI agents. So business analyst on Python, agentic AI, and large language models. And read more. These are all technical books actually. I used to spend really good. Sir, let me tell you, you have to be a good, especially you should understand the technical discussion. These are all right. I'm sorry, doing overaction. Sir, simple, sir. That's called practice. That's called practice. Best example. Initially, it is too difficult. Can I give one small tips actually? Let me tell you. Even let me tell you the small tip. What is the tip will be? Yeah. Please share pro tip actually. Share some pro tip. Pro tip. First point. Imagine you wanted to read some Python book actually. Python book. Okay. There are two ways, sir. There are what exactly two ways actually. Two ways to read. The first point will be, uh, having some knowledge. I'm sorry, about Python will helpful actually. Will what exactly helpful, and you can close the book very quickly. Close the book what exactly very quickly actually, very quickly. Next, having zero knowledge. Having what exactly zero knowledge takes some time. Takes what exactly some time. And one more point. Frankly speaking, first two time when you are reading booking, when you are when you are reading the books actually, reading the books, it takes lot of time. Lot of what exactly time, sir. You have to train your brain. Train your what exactly brain to understand the technical discussion. Technical what exactly, sir? Technical discussion. You have to train. There is no other way. Once you are able to close one book and second book and third book, now you are in the track actually. That's the best tip. Even initially I struggled a lot, but later on, and especially initially, if you started actually, choose only Indian authors. Choose only Indian authors actually. Indian authors. Why? Because the terminology you can just try to understand the terms very easily actually. Very easily. With me. I mean, a small suggestion. Books reading is very good, sir. Let me tell you, though I'm able to read the books actually, so that I can write the books. That's what you need to be understand. So I'm able to read the books, then I can write the book actually. I can write what exactly that's the secret behind of this one. And not only this one, and having real-time experience, and having good knowledge on Kaggle actually, on Stack Overflow. I know how to use. I know so how to use ChatGPT. These are all things. It will be added advantage actually. Added advantage. The point will be, you guys already having some good knowledge actually. Good knowledge. Then start books reading. Actually. It will be helpful for you. If you wanted to start books reading, can I suggest one book actually? Will you do actually? Can I suggest one book? One book on especially pandas. Why? Because you already having some knowledge, right? If you're able to read kind of some pandas book, actually, you can easy to understand. Let me show you. Yeah. If possible, you can just try to get this one. Pandas, what I covered more than enough, sir. But if you want more knowledge, pandas books, you can. Ayo. I don't want this, Daniel. Pandas Python book. Maybe it cost around 1,000 rupees. No, don't buy. These are all no. These are all not good actually. Almost we are very near. Oh my God, they have increased, sir. What for 1,000 actually? Right. So recently I bought this book. Frankly speaking, this is next level actually. See, that's what. Though I already know pandas, I wanted to gain more knowledge actually. Then, if you're able to read this book, then you can easy to understand. I mean, so maybe sorry, when it was 1,000 rupees, I bought this one actually. But recently they have increased 1600 means it might be very huge amount for you. But I'm sorry for this one actually. Right? Like this one book, if you're able to read, next book machine learning, next book some other book, you can easy to understand. Yes, are you getting, sir? What I'm talking with you? No response from anybody. Okay, cool. But one point I'm telling with you, our material is more than enough. You no need to read other book, but still, if you wanted to increase your books reading, actually, it will be really helpful for you. Okay. Maybe is it okay? Do we have a video? Where is the video to start? Anywhere else video actually? I was unable to find, sir. Otherwise, I can. Okay. Fine then. No worries. I'm sorry, sir. I'm continuing this session. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking a few pauses actually in between. Good, good. Let's move on. Let's move on, please. Where are we? I'm talking about the transformers. These are all things. Here we go. Sir, are you clear till now? I need one response from anybody. Please, are you clear? Aditya ma'am, thank you for responding. Mohan sir, Mohan Reddy, Pradeep Kumar. So fine then. Pradeep Kumar sir, how are you? Since a long we talk each other. Good sir, good, good. Thank you, thank you. Good, good. All right, all right. Okay, cool. Now let me talk more. Transformer models are very large actually. Okay, waiting for calls in US actually. Okay, sir, are you in US? Pradeep Kumar, sorry. Are you in India or US actually? Okay, okay. Okay. Do you know about one website? Website name is called as a Turing actually, sir. Turing. Through that also, so we can just try to apply USA jobs actually. TURING. Maybe we'll connect one to one so that I can help you by staying in India. Okay, okay, that's really great. Sir, keep continue. I'm sure you can hit actually. Keep continue. Appreciate your patience in practice. Okay. All right. Sure, sir. Fine. Then back to the session. All guys, thank you for so being aligned actually. It requires significant computational resource to train the use actually. Best example when you're talking about the transformers. Let me tell you, Tim, one small point. Can I tell you one small point actually? Oh, like this one will be kind of some think like 1,000 petabytes of the data. Petabytes of Amazon data. The problem statement is wanted to this is e-commerce data. E-commerce data. Wanted to create a e-commerce LLM actually. Now, ensure that the program is the very small program actually. When I'm talking about the LLM, think like this one is a LLM program. Where I can write it. This one is a LLM program. This is something like a demo1.py. Don't think too much actually. When I say LLM, it is a one small program, demo1.py. Now, think like this one is on an average 1 KB file. 1 KB file. Now, this one will be 1000 petabyte actually. We need to train this model, this inside this program LLM actually, we need to train this data actually. Now read this statement, you can easy to understand. It requires significant computational resource to train and use actually, right? First of all, what we need to, we need almost lot of systems, system number 1, system number 2, system number 3, system number 4, system number 5, system number 6, system number 7. These are all interconnected actually. These are all interconnected, and all these systems supposed to feed with this data. And here is some chunk of the data, some chunk of the data, respectively all these things actually. And all these systems supposed to store the data. Then definitely it is more cost effective actually. That's what all companies are. They're paying more money for the kind of some cloud. When I'm talking about the cloud, all companies are taking some rental systems. They will store the data, they can train actually, and they can later they can pay the money, they will get the model actually. Once the training is done, once what exactly training is done, now LLM is ready. LLM is what exactly, sir? Ready. That's what you need to get a clarity actually. With me or not, sir? Now here, almost all companies, where they're spending the money, they're spending the money especially to get the systems for buying or else rental systems actually. Did you understand? I need one response from anybody actually. Best example, our systems will be 1 terabyte, sir. And 1000 petabyte means not a joke actually. Okay, make a note on this. That's what almost all companies, their computational resources, processing resources actually. And let me tell you, when you're talking about LLM, there are few words you need to be understand. LLMs use transformers, which are composed of encoder and decoder actually. Team, listen carefully. This is a little important. Inside LLM, transformers are available. Transformers means there are mainly two components actually. One is the encoder and next one will be the decoder. When I'm talking about the encoder, it processes the input text data. Whenever you're asking any question, it can process actually and generates a sequence of hidden state that represents the meaning of input text actually. Yeah, you're right, sir. Yeah, Microsoft is testing underground storage to save the data and to reduce heat generated by them actually. Satya sir, you are right actually. Almost nowadays, what every company is doing already, nowadays for every company creating a LLM is not a problem. How to store the data is a problem actually. How to store the data in an effective way, where to store the data. Sir, can I tell one small use case actually? Can I tell one small use case? Let me tell you. I'm sure you might have heard about YouTube actually. Maybe I can talk more on non-technical discussion, make a note on this one. YouTube actually, right? So let me tell you Daniel. And let me tell you, Pradeep sir actually. Pradeep sir. Let me tell you Satya sir. Satya sir ji. And Harita ma'am. Harita ma'am. Good. So think like, imagine we don't have a channels, but think like these are all guys are having the channels. A kind of some YouTube channel actually. Now I wanted to tell you, I have think like I have uploaded almost 1000 videos. How many videos actually? 1000 videos. Pradeep sir uploaded 2000 videos in a YouTube, like a technical videos. These are all things like, technical videos actually. Now the Satya sir, he uploaded almost some 600 videos actually. And the Harita ma'am, she uploaded completely, around some 850 videos at least. Right? Think like that. See, videos means not a joke, right? It really very huge data. Sir, it occupies more memory. Huge data actually. Now the beauty will be Google company, it is maintaining Google cluster. When I'm talking about the cluster, system number 1, system number 2, system number 3, system number 4, system number 5, system number 6, system number 7. These, Google is creating a kind of some clusters and it is storing these are all data. It is feeding with the, all videos. It is feeding with the cluster actually. Still, there is no, there is no limit actually. In a YouTube, you can upload any number of videos. What kind of architecture they are using? Amazing actually. This is the storage, sir. This is called as a cluster. You wanted to see? Let me just try to open the Google. I just wanted to talk more on general discussion. Google cluster, you can just try to type. Google cluster actually. See the images actually, I will show you. Sir, look at my screen. This is the cluster. Oh my God, not a joke, right? When I'm talking about the computer, don't think like a computer having the monitor. These are all things. These are all CPU number 1, CPU number 2, CPU number 3, CPU number 4. Like this, lot of computers actually. Google is using cluster mechanism to store the data. Are you with me or not, sir? Are you, sir? Nobody is not responding. Okay, good. Hope you understand. All right. And then, good, very good. In future, what kind of applications also will get good weightage and good marks, If anybody created any architecture which stores the data in a very efficient way, currently all companies are using HDFS actually. If any company, if any person, if anyone is implemented a kind of some architecture to store the data efficiently, that application will boom actually. Just storing purpose. After storing, again processing is the same. Okay, let's move on, sir. Let's move on. I'm talking more on general, I guess. I'm sorry for this. Fine, back to the session. Transformers contains two things, boss. One is encoder, the next one will be the decoder. It processes the input text data and generate the sequence of hidden states that represents the meaning of input text actually. What decoder will do, the decoder uses these hidden states to generate the output text actually. So simple encoder can read the data, decoder can give the output actually. These encoder and decoders having lot of layers to process the result. I will tell you what are layers. I will tell you. Make a note of it. Sir, this is very, very important. Cutoff. What do you mean by cutoff? Training cutoff actually. Let me tell you one small example. GPT-3 or GPT-4 training cutoff is when the model was last trained on new data actually. Daniel, what do you mean by this? This cutoff is important because after this point, the model is not aware of any events or a kind of some advancements, new concepts or changes in the language actually. For example, the training data for GPT 3.5 Turbo cutoff is September 2021. So I mean to say GPT 3.5, this model was trained with till this data only. But if you are asking any question on April 23, if any situation or happen, can you please give me answer? Means GPT 3.5 will not give actually. Did you understand or not, sir? I mean to say model was trained with only this historical data, but not current data actually. Right. That's why retraining is required. This was trained with the old data, then with the new data, retraining is required actually. I need response from you. Nobody is not responding. Training cutoff. This word is important. Okay, cool. The key point is these models do not learn, update their knowledge. Recently, they are implemented also by keeping kind of some streaming data. They can just try to updating. They cannot access or retrieve real-time information from the internet or any external databases. Recently, they started implementing these role also. Their responses are generated purely based on patterns they have learned during their training period actually. Okay. All right, make a note on this one. Bing plugin. I hope you might aware about one of the browser. The premium versions of ChatGPT can access. Yes, sir, that's what I told. Recently they started. They're hitting API. Through API, they're getting the updated knowledge actually. But now GPT is using API for real-time data to process and generate from pre-trained knowledge. That's what, sir. Recently, they have upgraded this knowledge actually. I mean, even we should aware. Previously, the process is like this, but recently the process is they're getting updating data also. Okay. Good, good. Types of LLM. I can take in another few minutes. Then I can. So, sir, team. Last week somebody texted actually. Maybe second Saturday, sir. Maybe I was in traveling. That's what I was unable to take the session actually. Okay. But one point I'm talking with you. So our sessions never block for you to start your trials actually. You can just try to start giving interviews. It will be helpful for you. Okay. But keep on. I will connect with you, and maybe very soon even I can release this book, and this book also it will be helpful for you. In the next week itself, I can just try to prepare this raw material, and I will come up with updated actually. If you prepare only this material, more than enough, you no need to touch our total material actually. Only interview materials, if you're able to see, these are all our terminology only. So I spend really good time. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure or set of rules to solve a problem. These are all questions I will help you and I can explain. This one is the entry level question. This one is again entry level question. These are all things even I will explain actually. Diagrammatic representation, it will be helpful for you. So recently I focused on giving the flow diagrams. Flow, you can remember very quickly. Input, process, output. Then you can understand very quickly actually. Give me some time. Within 1 week, I can come up with a whole bunch of materials, sir, including RAG, Agent AI, Agentic AI. These are all things I can finish on this. Okay. Yo, close current one only. And base types of LLM, maybe this one, let me cover up in the next session. I love material preparation, sir. Definitely you can get the best material actually in the next session. But I can talk with you. I don't want to leave immediately the session. I will talk with you. Anyone having any questions, you can talk with me, sir. I can help you on this one. Okay. So not everyone responded actually. How things going on? How things going on, sir, actually? Okay. So maybe one question, I got a question from Rushi Sarji. One of our student done crack, sir. One of our student he done actually. If you want, I can connect with that guy. Then it will be helpful actually. Sunil Sarji, did you tried maybe last week I told one option. Madan Mohan Sarji, you have mailed only today, right? I will check that one, sir. When it comes to Sunil sir, did you tried last week? I told one option. What is that option? A resume display option. Like in a Naukri website, you can just have to enable resume display. You will get some good calls actually. Sir, Lankababu sir, congrats on this one. And you can just try to, very good. You can just try to convert your current experience into data science. That it will be helpful. Sunil, how are you? Sir, there is no video webcam. Otherwise, I'm in my home actually. I can show. Okay, next week, let me plan. All right. So fine then. We'll connecting the next week actually. Thank you. Thank you for joining for today's session. And I will upload the material and everything actually. Thank you, team. Thank you so much for joining. Lankababu sir, definitely. I still having, I hope you are having my number and we can connect actually. Keep continue your preparation. Good. This is Daniel. Thank you. We'll connect again in the next session. Thank you, team. Thank you.